Welcome, friends. So I'm going to be doing a flip through of my Bible junk journal today. This is the one I primarily use for notes, and it's also maybe a heritage Bible because I keep a lot of family photos and records in it. Okay, so I've got my other Bible here to kind of support this. Look at this little pocket here. So in all of these pages, I have made sure not to cover up any of the words because I still want to be able to read the words. This here is just some washi tape that I have. These metal keys, I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby, just in the jewelry section, I do believe. And I've got all these little envelopes with notes in here. So this is actually the back of a book insert. And I wrote my notes out about Adam and Eve. All these little flowers were actually flowers that I had pressed after my father's funeral. So this is a library insert from library. I have a ton of library books that I had bought from my college when they were selling them years ago. Just love the way that looks. Some more family photos. All my family photos, I made sure to put a little washi tape over the faces so you can't see their faces because I didn't know if they'd appreciate that. It's just from cardstock. These two things here are actually from Silver Dollar City. They have those pathfinders you get when you walk inside, and I get just a stack of those every time I go in because they make great stuff for junk journaling. So if you ever go to Silver Dollar City, pick up some of their pathfinders and tea dye them or coffee dye them, and they'll look great. This is just some stamps and stickers that I have and some washi tape. And I just printed out my notes on here. This is also from Silver Dollar City. I've got a piece of a book here. Another library insert. I tore those out of the book. This is from the Silver Dollar City's Pathfinder. I got these die cuts from Hobby Lobby, and this is scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and some postage stamps just from some leftover letters that I had. This is family members. So I reached out to my mother and I asked her if she could send me all of our super old family photos, and I made copies of those, put them in my junk journals. Got more notes here. So this is actually from my high school sketchbook. My sketchbook from high school, my mother kept it, and so I tore out the drawings. This is another one, and used those for some embellishments in my Bible journal. Here I've got some more notes here. And I've just got a little button that I glued there. And I've got more notes on the inside here that I have written. Made a tag out of scrapbook paper that I could write on. I've got a little scripture there. This is just a sticker, and it's a book page. Scrapbook paper. Got a doily here with notes. a book insert with some notes and stickers. This is a napkin that I just glued on the side here. You can still see all the words in there. This is from my high school sketchbook. This is from the brown bags that you get from Silver Dollar City, like the gift bags. I thought that looked real cute. More die cuts. This I got from thrift store, the little brads, the flowers. This is actually a stamp that I put on a book, an old book, and glued that in there. You can still flip it up and read all the words. I found this note book that had been left out in our garage, and it got super brown and aged, and so I used that to write a little dream that I wanted to remember. Here is one of my ancestors, very old picture. You can't even hardly tell what it is. Not even in English. And then I wrote down here which grandmother it was. Yeah. Any of my family members that are still alive are going to have a piece of washi tape over their face. But all of my ancestors that have been long past. Here's another insert from Silver Dollar City book. This is actually from a kid's book, and it's the story of Joseph. And I wanted to add that in there. These flowers were from my dad's funeral that I pressed. We've got a hymnal here. Some more inserts from Silver Dollar City. I can write notes in the back of that. More family heritage photos. And a lot of these pages are still blank because I haven't felt led to do a Bible study on maybe this particular section. This is also from my high school yearbook, so you'll see a lot of blank spaces because I wanted to leave myself plenty of room to add my notes in. Little tiny cards I got from Hobby Lobby. Some more die cuts, stickers from my high school sketchbook, another Silver Dollar City bag, another heritage photo, more Silver Dollar City bags. This was actually my husband's grandmother's button. When she passed away, I took all of her old buttons. Another insert from a book. Got a little pocket there you can put it in. And I can look that up and read the words if I wanted. From my sketchbook. Got a lot of those in here. More Silver Dollar City bags. I've got a little piece of lace that I safety pinned up there with. This actually came off of a little Jesus fish and a cross that came off of a bracelet I had as a kid. It broke, so yeah, if you have any jewelry that breaks, keep the jewelry pieces. They make great embellishments for junk journals. Got some washi tape here. I really like this washi tape. It looks like a stargazer, astronomer. That's the word I'm looking for, astronomer. Notes. Got another. Here's another heritage photo of a ancestor. This is a instructions to a watch. When my husband's grandmother passed away, I found this and I thought it looked really nice, and I've got several of those in here. These were my grandmother's. She had a ton of iron-on prints for embroidery that she would iron on, and I have a ton of those left over. You'll see a lot of those in here. I've got a stack of them. Or family members. Another heritage photo. On this one, I burnt the edges just a hair and kind of creased it and folded it. It's just a print, but I wanted to make it look like it was the real photo and aged. All of my ancestor photos, I did not put the actual photo in here. That was my dog. All of my ancestor photos, I did not put the actual photo in here. I made copies of them. And pro tip, definitely do a color copy because it's going to give it that aged look. Here I burnt the edges of the paper to make it look aged, making sure not to lose any of the words. And here's another iron-on cover from my grandmother. These cute little stamps. I got these stamps from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Super great deal there. Made a little tag. You can move the tag so you can still read the words. Another family photo. This little insert here. A little piece of a book. I liked this because it had the school on there. It had like some notes, and so I wanted to keep that in there, even though this book was not great, but there's a reason I tore it up. Oh. So this is a old graduation diploma, and I should have removed that, but this is an old graduation diploma. I've got it cute. That's pretty cute. More family photos. More family photos. This was a note that I found handwritten in a book, one of the library books that I brought from my school. These are those old-fashioned photos that you can get made of some family members. More die cuts and scriptures. And some more of these coins from Hobby Lobby that I found. This was the inside of a book. I know it looks rough, but I love the way it looked, so I had to add that in there for some place to write on. I've got a postcard we got from a vacation. I still haven't written anything on that one. Here is the actual iron-on itself that I put in a pocket. Got plenty of space to write on that if I wanted. Another die cut to write on. Another family photo. That's trash. That was not meant to be in there. This is from the Pathfinders at Silver Dollar City. More Pathfinder die cuts, books, family photos, a hymnal. All these are in little pockets. I got some lace here. Found some envelopes that were really pretty, so I got those for some notes that I can put in there. Some more iron-ons. More flowers for my dad's funeral. This is another heritage photo, and I glued a napkin over it because I thought that made it look real nice. And this burnt stuff is actually, I did not do that. That's the way the photo was. So I thought that was real nice. I just kind of tore it to make it all match. Adoption day photos of family members. Tags. More from my high school yearbook, or not my high school sketchbook. So I have also kept my graduation diplomas, honor roll things, and I've just put some tape over the sensitive information. And these are copies. These are not the original ones, obviously. And I always, anytime I do a copy of something like this or a birth certificate, make sure to put a ton of stamps and stuff on it, so it's very obvious that it can't be used as a real document. And this Bible never leaves my house. This one is just for me and my own personal just appreciation. This is a charm. I think I got this one from Walmart. They're pretty cheap, a little crown. This was the other part of the instructions of the watch instructions. I thought it looked real nice. It looked kind of like inventor style, so I've got like an inventor style light bulb there. Another library book insert, some cards. Cards are great and cheap that you can put inside of junk journals and Bible journals. Some more die cuts and charms, stickers, military photos of family members, old postal stamp, hymnal. I just wanted to put this hymnal in there. I just glued a napkin over it so you can still kind of see the words under it. This came out of a kid's book, a children's book, and it had a little steam engine on it, so I really like that. This is in a pocket here, so I can move that, a die cut. This is just scrapbook papers I had. More bags from Silver Dollar City. Washi tape, doilies, family photos. So this is baby dedications. Got those in there. Those would definitely be worth keeping. I put washi tape over the sensitive information. These little lace. Some more die cuts and pockets. Oops, we're going to skip this page. Forgot to washi tape the sensitive information. This is a diploma. We'll have to take that out. I've got, these are, these had buttons on them from my husband's grandmother. She had a whole stack of buttons. I kept all those. This is just from a book insert. I thought it looked real nice. Got these cards and envelopes that I made with some notes in there with that aged paper, some more die cuts, stickers. Made a little pocket out of this. This came from a book. Die cuts. I love this stamp. It's probably my favorite stamp. I put this just on a book about David and glued that in there. And then I put, this is all about David here. I've got a story. This came from a kid's book, David and Goliath. Put that on there with some washi tape. Got some more die cuts. I can move that around. This came out of the Pathfinder. Look at that. Look how great that looks. Just some grid paper. I just dyed it. This is a napkin I got from Ollie's. I thought it looked great. You'll see several of those in here. Some stickers. I think this came out of some junk mail that we got, this car. This is another one of those old-fashioned photos. Some family members. Got another hymnal on the side here. I've not done anything with this yet. I've already aged the sides. I just haven't decided what I want to do with it. Some family photos. I've got some little tiny pockets on the side here with some little words of wisdom that my father-in-law has given me through the years. All right. This is some more of that came also from my husband's grandmother and her sewing collection. More flowers from the funeral. And I love these cogs. I got those from Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to make this look like a medical journal. So I took this drawing of feet that I had from my high school sketchbook, and I added that, you know, like this is 3 inches to make it look like an inventor was inventing shoes or something. I thought it looked pretty good. I still have the grade on there because I wanted to keep that, so I thought that was fun. This is instructions to the iron-ons. This is from a eye doctor, and I just put figure 1, A, B, so it looks again like an inventor, and I've got some inventor style washi tape up at the top. It's not covering up any words. This just is the Book of Kings up there. And this is some scrapbook paper that looks like a ledger. This came off of a sketch pad. So I tried to make all this look really inventor style. This is from a kid's book, and I just glued a napkin over it. And my mother my kindergarten diploma, and I had to put that in there. I thought that was just too cute not to. Another button crash. Imperia, I guess you would say. Imperia. A little ticket here. This is from a kid's book. This is some more diplomas and a picture of me for our old-fashioned day at church. These are just fake photos of family members, but I'll leave a link in the description of a site you can go to make your modern photos look vintage. It's really useful for taking photos and making them look like they belonged, like this kind of grainy style, and then you just take it and bend the pages and make it really look old. You just got to kind of find pictures of your family in a bit more traditional garb. Like this. This is a modern photo that I used that website to make it look old and vintage. Got some card pieces here. This is just a book I cut out to look like a chess piece. This is a story that it means a lot to my family. Maybe I'll talk about it someday. Family photos, more photos, a little pocket here, jewelry, some more jewelry. These are some fake photos that of me. You can do those on Facebook. This is a regular photo, and I just put it in the vintage photo maker, and it looks great. They're, you know, behind a barn or in front of a barn, so it looks nice and vintage there. This is just from books, like activity books that I found. This is from just like a little what to pray prompt calendar. Table of contents page. I just put a cute stamp on it. Stickers. More photos. You can do these on Facebook if you could do the, I guess it's the Smile app. You can have some fake photos made of you and your family. I know it's a little weird to have kind of these fake photos, but my thought is you can go to Hobby Lobby and you can find old photos like this to put in your junk journals. But if you're going to do that, you might as well have something that at least looks like family members. So I don't mind kind of the fake photos as long as it's obvious that they're fake and it's not going to confuse, you know, my kids later on or something. Here's some more like fake photos. Some inventor cutouts. I love the inventor style. That's probably my favorite style. Kind of some patents that you can just print out. Here's some more photos from when I was like my high school sketchbook. These are some more of those fake photos. I made them look like paintings on those. These are specimen cards. Oops. I absolutely love these, and I have it added to the page with a little button snap. Let me know in the comments if you want to see maybe a video of how I made those specimen cards. Some more old family photos. Another picture from my high school sketchbook. This one, so this one I made look like a medical journal. I had this washi tape that had kind of this, it was a medical style bone structure, and I thought this would be perfect for like the Valley of Dry Bones, when it talks about the body of Christ, anything where it talks about like the body. And I had these stickers that just, they worked perfect. Got a little bag here, like it looks like a medical bag, and some mushrooms, a scale, and then a scripture here. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. Here's that little one of those Rorschach things. Another button. This is the back of one because I thought it looked really nice. A calendar. More family photos. This one might be my favorite. So I had this old style that I just put in there with the brad. I've got the cogs. I made this look maybe a little steampunky, I guess you would say. This cute air balloon, and then this is a real family photo. I just love this. It has some spots on it, but like I just think that looks great, and I just put it inside of a little frame. And this is another one of those pieces of that watch instructions that I got from my husband's grandmother. Haven't really done anything with this page yet. That was one of the first ones I did, and then I kind of got lost. Some of these, yeah, I had just started and wasn't really sure what I was doing just yet. Some more sketches. Some stickers. As you can tell, it's not done yet. Got some scriptures here. Some more metal keys. Love the keys. Book pieces. Got some stickers on those. Put some stamps. All this writing was already there, so I left all of that. I just added some stickers and stamps. Another one I made look like a medical journal. And this was actually, I blocked out the sensitive information, but birth certificate. And again, to make it look, super, super obvious that it is not real. And this never leaves the house. But I put birth certificate in there to kind of go along with the medical idea here. Got a trunk. A little pocket here with some papers. Another bag from Silver Dollar City. I got this from a book. Postage stamps. Military photos that I just made copies of. More family photos. This one you can see looks kind of see-through. I'll try to do a video of how I did that. More photos. Got this one has all sorts of pockets in here with little photos and things of that nature that I can add notes to. More photos. This is beeswax. The trash there from my husband's grandmother's sewing collection. Got to cover that up there. Old family photo. Look at how great this photo looks. It does not look just fantastic. This I tried to make look textured. It is very textured, but it did warp the other side of this. So I probably will not be doing that one again. I used some putty, some texture putty. This one actually did a little drawing there, which I usually don't, on this journal anyway. Fake photos. This is a fake photo where I just did a face swap on it. Obituaries. This is probably my favorite one from my sketchbook. Important scripture to me. When you But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Something I think a lot of people need to really understand is that if you are ever able to do charity in secret, you should strive to do it in secret. You let your good works shine before men, but charity in particular should be. And I've got a ton of notes in this one. I have a lot to say about it, as you can tell. Family photos. This one just made it look like a little envelope. I loved this scrapbooking paper here. Almost to the end here. Some more photos. Got an envelope with a photo on it. This is foil under a frame to look kind of like a mirror to fit with the scripture that we look through a mirror darkly or glass darkly, depending on the translation. There you have it, guys. That is my insane Bible junk journal flip through. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's something that you want to see a tutorial on, anything that I didn't hear. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be more Bible journaling videos to come.